into this video tutorials which will go to show you on how the inventory management system can help and can solve the problem of your business. My name is Addiction, is software developer and a consultant from DTech Training College. I hope that everybody, some of you, you are very familiar about me. So if you miss some of video tutorials concerned about inventories, hospital, farmers, you have to follow my links. You have to search for DTech Training College, and then you can watch other video tutorials and you can enjoy the studies. And if you are very interested with this project, you have to contact me, and then you can own your own system and you can enjoy the life. As I know that this for nowadays the IT it take a large area to the business. So let us go together, and I want to demo you on how the latest versions of inventory management systems can work together. Okay, so this is our beginnings and how the system it opens. This is inventory management systems, and here I will have an authority to logins, and you can login as admin and you can login as a manager or sales. So I will login as admins, as a DTech 1234. This is my password. Sorry, and I will select as an admin and I'll logins. So as an admin, I'll be having authority and I will be at the permissions to operate anything. All the functionalities as an admin or managers, I have an authority to work for it altogether. I have the function to register, I have the functions to view logs, I have the functions for database management, to backup and to restore database. I have the authority to manage customers, I have the authority for sellers, suppliers, product purchase, stock in, service, voucher, quotations, billing, payment, records, report, and log out together. So for the start, we have a sub menu menu here as about. This is about. It show on about our product, some of the information concerned about our product, the inventories. It show the versions of a product and other more. There's other more terms and conditions concerned about our software. So this tools is still disabled because it was it is their purpose to show some of tools used to demo our system, maybe calculator and other more. So it is still disabled, but later on it will be added some function to work for it. So don't worry about it, you have to jump it. So we have another categories as master categories, and this is master entries. You can add the company informations here. This is company information, and this information is the informations which can be seen to the report, which can be seen to the login form, which can be seen everywhere because it's the dynamic informations. And here you can add the company names, address, phone numbers, email ID, and a TIN number, whatever the case. And once you click here, you can update your informations. Let's say you can do anything, and the information, like I said, but the information is updated. And before you update, you can fetch maybe your image, your log to your systems. Maybe let me take a log as this is my log to my systems, and once I come to update, and the information, you can see that the company details update successfully, and this I can log and I can close. And here is categories. The categories is the place where you can add the categories of your product. And let's say your shop or your company is sell maybe electronic devices, so maybe televisions, mobile phones, and other more, gaming and other more, computers and all other electronic devices. So you can add your category. Maybe my categories is electronics. This is my categories, and I can save my categories, and the category can be appeared to my table here. I can edit, I can delete, and I can cross my tables here. So here the subcategories this is a link where you can add the subcategories of your product. Assume I register my categories as electronic. So as electronic, maybe I sell what? I tell televisions as a televisions. This is my subcategories of my product. So I can save my product here, and then you can see that TV and the categories is electronic together. And here I can search my product. Can search as a TV. Can search as a TV. Subcategories as subcategories as a TV. Yes, this is subcategories as electronic. See, and I can search as subcategories as a TV. You can see all the information can be appeared well, and here I can update information and I can delete the information together. And this is a link where you can control your salesman or sales master, where you can add your sales, you can update your sales informations. And this is the same as this link as salesman. And this is a link where you can register your employees. Maybe you want to register your employees. You can register your employees by this is a link where can fetch automatic, can generate automatic registration number for your employee, and this is a username for admin username, and you can select the user type of your user, if it's admin or sales or manager. And this is a place where you can put a password for your user name, email ID, contact number, and this is a status where you can indicate that the user is active, or if it's active, yes, and if it's not active, it can be no. This place where you can select the status of what of your of your user, and this you can see check the availability of your user. Maybe the user is already registered, but not is already in the system, but not have an account. So you can check the availability of your users. Maybe you want to put a salesman because he's already registered as salesman, but don't have authority to access the system. So you can come here and then you can pick your salesman, and then you can assign if you can be a manager, and you can give him or her a password as 1 2 3 4, and then you can update, say that this is an active person, and then you can update the information. Automatic the information will be updated as how see the system. Okay, this is a place where you can view the logs. The logs, can see the logging, the people that at which time the people log in the system and they log out the system. You can see that the user ID is reg02, the name is James, position is a manager, login date was login date at 20, the date of 20 this 20 for May 2020, and the log out log and time it was this time, and the log out time it was this time. This show the login and the log out of the user, and this can be help you to monitor and to monitor the users of your system, and to know that my staff, at which time my staff was attend the office, is very good to monitor your user. And this is the place where you can fetch or you can query your users. If sometime you can be having a lot of logs, a lot of information, so you have to query here by fetching to see maybe the sales. There is no sales who log as a sales managers. You see there is a managers, these two managers, admins. It show you that it's not admins logging the system. And this is a place where you can view. You can view by fetching through the data from which data to which data to which users you log the system, and at the place you can delete. You delete selected users, delete all logs, and across your form. And this is a place where you can back up your database. You can fetch the the place where you want to back up your database, and you can put the name of your database here. You can back up my database, and once the database is successful backup, it will show you that the backup is success. And if not, you can be saying that no, the database not successful done. So this is the place where you can register as a customer, and the customer is the person who will come to buy some things to your company or to shop with. This place you can register your customers, and you can select the city, maybe it's a Tanzanian person, contact number you can set there, and the email address you can set there, the email address of your customer, and this can put the remarks of your customers, and then you have to pick the image or picture of your passport size of your customer, so that to identify him or her, if the real customers, because it's the person is the official person, so it's supposed to have a passport size. You can pick any more passports, any more. Okay, so you can pick an image as a customer. Alright, fine, this is my customer, and then you can come to save, and the information is saved successfully. And not on that, maybe you want to update the information of your customer, you can come up here to get data, and then you can get data for your customer. Here you can search a customer by customer name, by customer status, by customer by the contact number. You may search it, and this is the information of your customers. You may export Excel, you can set your information, and you can cross this information. So I come here, the information can be appeared there, and if you can put this information, you can update the information dynamical, and the system can work well fine. And this is a place where you can register the salesman of your office or your company, and if you need to register it, you may come here and you can pick the salesman, and you may come here and you can update information, and the information can be updated successfully to your system, and you may pick any kind of salesman here, and this you can pick any kind of salesman, and you can delete, and if you want to delete this, let me delete this salesman, you can come here and you can delete, and the system can say that the information is deleted successfully to the system. Okay, this is a place where you can add a supplier of your office. Supplier may come here. You want to register supplier, you can register, or if you want to pick a supplier here, you can pick a supplier. Coca-Cola, Coca company, you want to update maybe Coca-Cola company, you want to add it there, and if you want to update the information is updated successfully. And this is a place where you can add a product. Maybe you want the product which you sell to your company or to your office or to your shop. So the place where you can register the product. This is the product name. Okay. As you know that we have a category, subcategories. So I want to select the electronic. This is the category, and this subcategory is televisions. But which kind of televisions? Is a Sony televisions. And Sony, let's say inches. Sony, let's say left as a Sony, and descriptions, that is latest televisions. Okay, cost for your product, for selling, cost for the product maybe this 20,000 shillings, selling price maybe 40,000 shillings, maybe reorder point, you want to order when it reach 25, and open stock, open the stock as it was the stock is with zero discount, no discount, that is zero. And I don't want to fetch an image here. I may come here and I can save the information. Okay, now let me pick an image here, maybe the image of my son, my son machine. Let me take this one. This is a image of my son. Can I have to save the product just successful, and maybe I may take the product already registered here, and I can put it, and I can edit, can delete, I can do anything so I want to do. You can pick another product, and I can message here any kind of product, and I can restart the product where I set, maybe I can reset the product. Okay, and this is a place where you can purchase. This is a purchase link. The purchase link is the place where you want to purchase the product. This, remember that this is a place where you want to register the kind of product you sell. This is a registration place where you want to register the kind of product you sell to your shop or to your company. But this is a place where you want to to purchase that package, to purchase that goods, and then to put it to your stock, and to be ready to be sold by the sellers and other staff, to be able to be distributed to the client or to the customers together. So here, the first times, if you want to purchase a product, you have to select the supplier. Maybe you have a suppliers. What kind of supplier supplied the product to your office? So you may search the supplier here. Maybe the Coca-Cola company you want to put, and it automatically it will query the supplier name, address, and the contact number. This is the contact number. It depends on how the information I wrote here, but let me put this one. It will show accurately. The contact number is, this is the contact number, and this is P Azam Bakresa, and this is the restaurant, and whatever the case. And after when I finish to select the supplier, I can select the invoice date, at which date I want to purchase those product is 25 of May 2020, and what kind of mode of payment I want to pay those product. I want to pay as a cash, and here also I can add any remarks. If I don't have, I can left it as a blank, and here I can search the product by write any kind by name. You can write by name or by product number, but it is very easy to write a name of your product. So I can write maybe computer out televisions, TV, son. Yes, it will show the son the product here. So what you're supposed to click, this is product number as a product number PR008, and once you click the PR008, the other information concerned about this son will be displayed here. So once I click here, so as you see, it will show you that this is a product for PR008, and it shows the previous due to this supplier. It was this amount. This is the previous due balance for this supplier. Okay, I want to, what kind of the amount of product I want to buy, how many product, how many televisions or Sony television I want to buy. I want to buy 20 televisions, maybe I want to buy 20 televisions, and then you have to add the cart. This is a product, and once you add the cart, automatically to display the total, to find it, to create the calculation automatic here to this link. And I can keep on searching another more. Maybe computer. This is a computer, laptop, computer mean latitude to 6,000, maybe 600, maybe a sister. So I can click this is number, and as a computer laptop, and to show the price per unit. This amount is not accurate amount, of course, it is for deming, but I can pick this one, can show the amount is this one, and I can pick I want to buy the 11, 12, this amount of computers, and then I can add to cart. And once I keep on adding, as you see, the information so keep on updating here. And once you see that your purchasing is over, here is subtotal. The subtotal for all my purchases is 76. This amount of the house, and the discount is 0 because I don't have any discount. All those products, the discount is 0. But the freight charges, if there's any freight charges, we may add here, and I maybe want to put the price as 20. Is to 20,000, and how you see it will keep on making deductions here, and so I can keep on adding the other charges if there's any charges, and if there's no other charges, no freight charges, I can put 0, and then the system you can see how the system the product is remain and how it is. And this is a total paid, how amount of money I want to pay to my purchasing, to my supplier. Maybe I want to pay the full amount, or I want to deduct amount. So it depends on you, on the agreement between you and the supplier. So let me put in, it's not accurate amount, is the more you put the amount, the more calculations keep on taking place. So if you really understand that this is my my final purchasing, I may come and I can save this, and it show that the purchase completed. then it's okay. And sometime you may need to see your purchasings. This is your purchasings you made, and then you can delete, and you can update your informations, etc. So I can cross this form, and so I can come here to see the stock in. This is the link will show the amount of stock present. It can show that this is shown, the product is available is 0 and the discount is 0. As how you remember that there is no discount, the quantity available is 0. There is no any product found in the system. And this is a service where you can register the kind of service you provide to your office. Maybe you provide a maintenance, you provide in a tracking, you provide anything of service. A person come here to complain, so a person come here to your office, I need kind of service. So you have to register that order. You have to register that order. So I can register here as my order, and this is the date of day. The service creation date is today, and the service type maybe is wiring, and a quotation charge maybe I can say that this is amount, and the estimation repairing date is maybe estimation is the time I want to estimate that my work will be starting. Maybe it will start for tomorrow. This is, and the status for my is under processing maybe. And here I can search the list of customer according to my customers. This is my customers, sorry. So the first point you have to come to search, because if you select here before you select here, the information will be disappeared here. So the first time, the good things to do is to come here and to select first your customer, and then after when you finish to select your customer, you have to come here to service creations. So pick your service creations, service quote. You can pick any quotation of charges you want to charge for your service, and my estimation expression that is here. And you can put your description here, the item descriptions. Your item descriptions maybe is number 1 is computer, number 2 is router, 3 is mouse, etc. And what kind of problem you want to not working. So this is my problem descriptions. I can save this in my service, and I can service details, service successfully, and I may come here, and then I can print my information to my client, so that I can get this report. It's better to give him or her report, so that to remain with the documentations. So just wait, my report will be printed out soon, and this is my report. It shows the DTAC Telecom Company Limited, and as I remember, this information is dynamic according to how you registered your company info. Is how you know this is my company info. This is my company info as DTAC Telecom Companies. And once I come here, if I come here and to write maybe Tanzania Telecom Company Limited, and I want to pick any kind of log, because all those are validated. It's very important in the compulsory to have a log. Without a log, nothing can work. So I want to put and to update this information. You will see. Let me come here, and let me close my report here. And once I come to take my service, and I want to get a data for this service and this ones, and I want to print this report. As you see, the Tanzania Telecom Companies, the informations are updated successfully, because this information will work. The company info will work dynamically according to your demand. Okay. So let us come back also once again. Let us come back to this voucher. The voucher is the statement concerned about any kind of payment, anything to a company. So you may register. You can register any kind of vouchers, or if you don't need to register, you may come here. You can pick any kind of your voucher, and you can print your voucher. You can see this is my voucher, and it can give you your statement, the Tanzania Telecom Company. This is Kikora SM, and this is a voucher for statement, and can make your statement full printing receipt for your system, it will print your receipt, and you can print and you can give you the invoice for your customer. Okay, and here you can may come, you can click new, and you may come here, you can create any kind of voucher, maybe payment blah blah, and this is a blah blah. You can write a particulars amount because the money you may add to cart. Okay, and you can come here, particulars again. Sorry, this is not accurate amount, so that's why to complain, the system is trying to complain, and this may come once again to put the accurate amount, payment blah blah, and this is a blah blah, and this amount, let's pick amount, and this is how it is. You can add the cart, no payment, no voucher date, I have to pick there, and I can add another blah blah here, blah blah here, the blah blah to add there. And if I want to save, I can save my voucher created successfully, yes, and then I can come here, I can print my receipt. As how you see, this is total amount to be paid for this voucher. Okay, and here I may come here also once again to create a quotation for my system. This is a quotation, and you can create quotations, and if you don't have to, you can pick anything here, the information they added successfully, and if you don't have to put it, you can come to the data and you can put, and you can print your informations to see this is quotations for your system, for your users, and they have a terms and they have a TIN number and everything. This information is dynamic shown to the system, so it is very good and very interested. If you want to own this kind of system, it's very good system to your business. So this is how you see, this is quotations, this is a quotation, this is a quotation. Okay, it is a quotation for different services. Okay, thank you. Let us come to see the billing. This is a very important areas to your system. So this is a place where you can bill your system, your product, and this is including the billing ID. This is the billing ID, the billing date. I will pick and I will put the data which is not accurate, but so that because it's a deming, you really understand. This is the first time you will select the sales ID. This is a sales ID, customer details, because it's already registered as a customer. You have to pick the customer details, and I have to pick bill date. This is a bill date. And sometimes you can come here and search your product, because the ring show that is search product. The product is what is shown. I want to buy this one, and once I put here to show that the product available is 0. So if the product available is 0, you can add, you can purchase, or you can sell any more product, because once you come to buy, to put here, you show the available quantity is not enough. Remaining is 0. The demand is 2. So it means that no anything can be proceed anymore far. So the issue is to come to change your product and to put in another product according to the demand of your user. The variable is 34. So I want to buy 30. If the remains is 4, that's remains to a system, and if we say that is fine, you have to add the cart. The product will be added to the cart, and the grand total is 0. Okay, I come here, they can put this kind of product once again. The remaining is 36. I want to buy 60, and the remaining is 80, and they may come here and they can add to the system. And I want to put another more product that high here. That is I want to buy C2, and then I can add to the cart. That is all. So also I can maybe I can need to remove my product. This I want to remove it. I can come here and then remove the product. The items removed is successful. That is the remain, and the calculations will be made here. So once you finish there to pick, you may come here and to select the mode of payment. What kind of payment? There's 2 mode of payment, either cash or credit. So if with the cash, may come here and then you can pick as a 2000, and the payment date is I want to buy this date, and you may add here. And if you have any more other mode of payment, it will be fine. As how you see that the total amount paid is this one. Maybe I want to pay in credit. The remaining ones I want to pay in the credit. This one. So as I come here to add it, this will be added, and as I come to add it, you see this added successful. And the mode of payment is I have a credit and I have a cash mode of payment. And once I confirm myself that I finished to made my sales, so I may come here and I can save sales completed. That is very fine. And I can cross my system, and I may come to see other datas, and I may put and I may pick another datas. I can do it and I can do anything I want to do. And this is supposed for remarks. You can put any remark of about your sales. Altogether, this is a mode of payment. You can pay your supplier. You can pay your supplier. First, you have to search the supplier, and then you may have, you see that the balance for supplier is this is a negative. So you may come here to buy, to pay another more, to pay maybe if the supplier demanded another amount of money, you may come here and you have to keep on paying for the remaining amount. The new balance is this one. Make the calculation for new balance, and then you may come here. You can save your service, and then we come out to search the mode of payment. You may see here, and those you can delete your payment altogether. This is a place where you can see the record. We have a lot of a record. You have a customer record. This is a customer record. This is a place where you can see the salesman record. This is a place where you can see the other all record, service billing record. This you can see all those record of concern about your product. And this is a place where you can see the sales. This is a sales for sales. There is a sales concerning, maybe I want to view sales from here to this year. Maybe the full months. As you see, this is the full sheet to show the sales. It is more than 2 sheets, so this can see to show the full information concerned about your sales altogether. Maybe you want to pick sales from this the 1st of June to 20th of June. As you see, this is a sales. It is occupy just only 1 sheet of our product. And maybe I want to search by invoice. You can write your invoice here, and then your sales can be displayed. And this you can see the stock in and stock out. If you want to see the stocking of your product, this is the stocking of your product, and this is a report to show the stock out of your product, and you can see the stock out of your product. This can be working fine. And this you can see that you are purchasing. Maybe you want to see my purchasing from this date to this date, and this you can view your purchasing, the purchase you done from that date. Okay, and maybe you can search the by supplier name, and then you can see the what is going. Let me show you on how you can. Let me come to show you. Maybe I want to sales to search by invoice ID. Sorry, let me come here. This is a series. Let me come to search here to view invoice B error 004. Let me come to search here B error 0004. You may see, you can to search here. It will show you the amount of the purchase, and it show the summary for payment. This is a grand total payment and the balance, and this will show you the full report and the full statement concerned about the service. And you can print the statement to your customer, and you can search which kind of printer you want to print for it. So I want to save here, I want to print here, and it will give you to display what kind of printer, if it's Epson, if it is HP Desajet, if it's a Canon, any kind of printer you have to your office, you can print for it, and the statement can be printed out altogether. And this is a place where you can see everything concerned about your system. So this is all about inventory management system. I just thank you to watching this video, and if you are very interested about this system, I just welcome you to the DTech, and there is a contact number there down of this video. You can contact me, or you can leave your comment to the down on to this after when you finish this product. To watch this product, you can leave a comment, or you can leave your number, your email, and then you can purchase it for few amount of money. It is very cheap, and see you later on, because a lot of a project is coming. Thank you to pay me your time. Goodbye.